Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back with Let's Play MediEvil on the PlayStation Network. Last time, we took care of the first level of the game, Dan's Crypt, and also the first level of the game, kinda, the Graveyard, and we went to the Hall of Heroes and got ourselves a crossbow, so now we're all crossing and bowing and stuff like that. And we got some throwing knives earlier on in like the very beginning and some other stuff. And, yeah, some other, stuff like that. And now, we are going to continue on to the next area, the Cemetery Hill. Before that, though, I want to mention one thing real quick. I went back to Dan's Crypt after I finished the cemetery, simply for the fact that if you do that, you can get more throwing knives, and it's that way instead of having to waste your money buying them from the gargoyles for 50 or 40 or 50 for 50 knives, then hang on, my controller's off. Then you can just get them for free. So come back here. You can grab a little bit of money. Most of it is it's a grand total of like 40 gold total. But yeah, you can come back here, grab a little more money, not a whole lot. If you want to get more money, I got a whole lot more money just by going from the cemetery. You get a new shield if you need to, but you get like so many shields, it's ridiculous. But you can get new shields, a little bit of gold, and then the one thing that I really cared about was every time you grab that, that gives you something like 100 throwing daggers, and the max, unless it's increased later, is 250. So come back here twice, and you'll have an extra like 80 gold, and you'll have maximum throwing daggers, which is decent. Throwing daggers are okay. The crossbow's a little better, but they're both decent. And yeah, the cemetery, or not the cemetery, the graveyard gives you much better money. So go there for money. And you can also buy crossbow bolts, but I'm just going to buy those here at Cemetery Hill. So let's get started on Cemetery Hill, shall we?
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
And giant boulders of doom, which are really annoying. And something I should tell you guys, this is actually my second, or actually it's more like my fourth time going through this area again, simply for the fact that I already beat the area, and then my computer decided to die, so I had to re-record. So I'm re-recording it basically right now. But on my original recording, I still managed to die several times in this area from those damn boulders. So be careful of them. So let's see what's over here. Some oh, I was gonna show something. The crossbow. Let's see. See that little green dot? That little green dots flying around you there? That's kind of like an auto-target system. So it'll automatically target enemies that are nearby. And the throwing daggers have the same thing, so it's pretty useful actually. Oh, and one other thing I was going to notice, the crossbow does not have anything on the square button, so the only attack you have with the crossbow is a regular shooting attack. And if you're close enough, it'll auto target, so it's pretty useful. Alright, what does this say? Get in there. Of great archaeological interest, destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within. We will do that because there's a couple good things in there. A couple useful things, a couple needed things, and just a couple things in general, the stuff that we like. Okay, yeah, that pit of lava, it'll kill you, and those rocks will probably try to knock you into the ledge. Let me show you something here. If you have your shield out, then you will break the light-colored rocks with some damage to your shield in the process. But the dark-colored rocks, they will damage your shield a little more and push you back. So be careful of that. And another thing you want to be careful of, let me show off my throwing daggers here real quick because I never used them that much the last episode. They're less accurate even with the target. And that chest right there, by the way, yeah, it's booby trapped, so be very careful opening that chest. But yeah, the throwing daggers are a bit less targety or accurate. So, especially if you're up close, they're a lot less accurate. But it does have a charge attack on the square button, and you use it, and it throws off like 3 or 4 daggers. So it's kind of useful. It's not too bad. And this is a yeah, just a regular energy vial, not a life bottle. And let's talk to this guy since he can sell us some stuff. Let's see, we can get throwing daggers for free, so don't bother with that. But let's nab a couple crossbow bolts, since those are nice and useful. And let's stay on the sword, though. Sword's probably the more useful of the weapons at the moment. Okay, let's see, we're at 57% for our chalice. And yeah, we can't go this way yet, but we will be able to go that way in just a moment, actually. Okay, so wait for this. And let's try to avoid these. There is treasure to be got in this... Ow. There is treasure to be got in this area, but we can actually wait till the boulders stop, and then we can get it a lot easier without the boulders knocking us into pits and stuff. Alright, so... Ow. Alright, what does this say? The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many and it'll break. Alright, we get our club weapon. Like it said, it has durability 100%, so if you smash it on the ground, it'll lose 1%. If you smash it on the rock, which will smash the rocks, it'll lose 2 or 3%, but it's very useful. I prefer to use it mainly just for smashing those rocks out of the way, but it's also useful for enemies and stuff. And if you stand near a fire with it, it'll catch on fire, and then the square button doesn't have an attack, but it'll hold it out, and you can light little unlit like pyres and stuff like that. So it's pretty useful. It's actually going to be used soon, and if you put it back in your inventory, it goes back to being unfiery. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so you can destroy these boulders. I'm not sure if you can destroy that dark one, but I don't care about that at the moment. So we want to go back down here and destroy this. Alright, what do you say, Mr. Gargoyle Buddy?
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once, unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
You say witches? Like wizards and witches, or just witches? I think it's just witches, not wizards. Now let's go to these chumps. Because you guys are chumps and I'm a champ. Not the other way around. Let's not go in there just yet. But get your club out at the ready, and let's bash and dash through this door right here. Keep your club out, actually. Alright, what does this say? A guide to covens. Witches' coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames are lit. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer, yet they are reclusive and have to be summoned by the aid of charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request. Sounds reasonable. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity is a good indication that a witch can be called upon. So I'm assuming since we're in a witch's cave, that's a good enough activity to assume that there's witches around here. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to light your torch on fire. You don't got to use a square button to light it on fire, you just got to stand near it. And then what we want to do, now we want to go through this door right here. Okay, let's light this on fire. This one, in order to light that, you actually have to hold it out. So, alright, let's see if we can't kill these guys in one swoop. Ow, ow. Yeah, be careful. See, I just died right there. So be careful around here, because it's a very, wave of enemies, so just be careful. Alright, what do we got? We got our good buddy, the Chalice. We got money, money, money. We got energy bottle. And we got copper shield and a witch talisman, which honestly I don't know how to use that. I know that we have it. I know that it will probably be useful later in the game. I don't know actually how to activate it or use it or anything else like that. But that's all we can do in here for now, so let's continue on our merry little way. We're doing pretty good so far, I'd say. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else. Go this way. See, there's nothing to break over here at the beginning of the area, so we don't need to worry about that. Nothing we can do over here anymore, and we were just over there. Alright, so the last thing to do is to go up the mountain. See, I don't think there's anything down on this end right here. Yeah, it's empty. But let's see, we can go this way and grab ourselves a treasure chest, which I do believe contains a shield. Yeah, be very careful with these treasure chests at the end right here, because you can fall off the edge and that'll count as a death. And that's how I died a lot on my last recording of this, because I kept falling off the edge and getting game overs. Because it'll use the life bottle and you'll be SOL. So just be careful about that. Okie doke. Okie doke. Ow. Alright, we're already over there, so we need to go this way. Okay, let's see, let's see. Okay, that chest right there is a shield. So I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. That chest right there is money, but I'm not gonna bother getting it until I actually turn off the until I turn off the boulders. So let's turn off the boulders first. And all you gotta do to turn off the boulders is just make it up here. And these little bastards will say, "Oh, we failed miserably."
We give our lives.
And now that they're destroyed, the boulders are adios. So we can collect our money here. And then now you can collect any treasure chest that you might have missed. So for us, that would be this barrel of money. Yeah, and see, I almost fell off there again just because you slip and slide a little bit. And yeah, this is just a shield, so plenty of shields in this level. Probably because you're expected to block the boulders with your shield, but I just run past them. Forget it. So a pretty short area actually, not too particularly long. And we got a nice little fill up on our health right here. Alright, everything's full. Alright, and what do you say anyways? The adventure would be wise to be thorough. Yeah, I'm thorough enough. Leave me alone. And back to the Hall of Heroes for something that they're going to give us for our explorations.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
Hey, who's the guy with his head stuck on the wall, and who's the guy out running around killing monsters? Yeah, me. So you be quiet. I'm hero-y enough. Okay, surprisingly, you get your reward from the same guy you got it from last time, Sir Timothy, or whatever the heck his name was.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your strider. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
Of course I'm going to accept it. Free stuff? You'll take it, of course. Yay, and we got another life bottle. Very nice. Alright. Alright, now we can go to another area. But first, I'm going to want to go back to the Dan's Crypt. No, not to stock up on throwing knives. But now that we have our club, we can break down that wall that I kept trying to... I'll save in a minute. We can break down that wall that I kept trying to break down with my sword at the beginning of the series. Alright, the club, a little bit of money. Alright. And what do we get? We get a life bottle. Very nice, very nice. Money. And more money. And those are each worth 50 coins, so that's not... So now it's a little bit better place to stock up on money if you need money, because it gives you a little bit more. Because these bags right here are only 10. Let's see. More daggers, which I don't want to equip, by the way. I wish you didn't automatically equip the newest weapon. I mean, it could be convenient sometimes, but for the most part, it's just more irritating than anything. Alright. And the next area, after the Cemetery Hill, is the Hilltop Mausoleum. But first I'm going to save my game, and then I'm going to take a very quick break before we continue, because I don't want to run the risk of my idiot laptop turning off on me again and having to re-record the series like I had to do last time. So, I'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Alrighty, I'm back, and hopefully my laptop will make it through this recording. So, let's see if we can't continue on through our next destination. The cemetery, or not the cemetery, but the Hilltop Mausoleum. So let's get going, shall we? This is a fun little area, actually. And of course I keep forgetting to turn on my damn analog. It's really irritating that the damn controller says, hey, you know what, after you turn off, I'm gonna go back to digital instead of analog, little rat bastard. Anyways, let's see what this says. Don't attack. Okay. You are entering a house of pain. Rumors abound of evil doings in the secret catacombs below this very hall. Sounds like a dashing good time, actually. Alright. Let's kill these little imp bastards. Yeah, they're gonna come flying out of these holes. The ones with the lights on them, you can smash open with your club, and sometimes there's stuff down there, sometimes there isn't. Actually, for the most part, there isn't a whole lot down there. I don't think you can smash any of these booths, or pews, or whatever the heck you want to call the things. Hey, a new club, very good. Let's see, is there any more little minions in here? I don't see any. Alright, so let's take our club and see what we can get in here. Nothing. What's up with that? And again with the nothing. Ooh, energy vial. Very good, that's a little bit of health. And let's go down here, shall we? Which takes us to another part of the level. Very good, very good. Okay, let's keep it going. Alright, what do you gotta say, buddy? Watch out for sticky-fingered imps. These thieves will strip you down to your armored undies. Yeah, the little imp enemies in here, I'm not sure if it's these guys, but some of the imps, yeah, they actually will steal your stuff off you. Like, one of them stole my sword once, and you have to kill him to get it back. Die, you little bastards. You steal my sword again like you did in my last recording, I'm gonna deliver the pain. let's head over... That's kind of the way out, so let's head over this way first. And yeah, you gotta use your club to smash these spikes out of the way. You can jump over them, but yeah, might as well just get them out of the way. Okay, I wanna get them all out of the way though for a specific reason. Actually, you know what? Let's use my crossbow. Alright, we got all you guys dead. Oh, except for you. Ah! I didn't realize there was more than you guys in there. Come on, die, die, die. There you go, you little rat bastard. Alright, energy vial, good stuff, good stuff. And as soon as you grab that rune, the floor is going to start falling. So let's see if there's anything else we can grab in here before we grab the that rune. See, nothing over there. Yeah, this is our first-person Dan mode, or Dan cam as they like to call it. Okay, nothing in here. So let's grab this real quick and now make a mad dash for it. Because if you fall down the hall, then yes, that does count as a game over. Or not a game over, but a death at least. Alright, we made it safely. Alright, and now we want to go this way. Yeah, there's a lot more spikes over here, so... isn't there a, Oh, there it is. Moon rune? You bastard. I guess I need the moon rune, which I thought I had, but I guess I have something else. Alright, so this way it is. Nice one-hit KO. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that guy without the torch, he'll jack your sword from you, little bastard. So be careful of him. Yeah, see, he took my sword, and now I gotta use my... Now I gotta start clubbing with my... Die, little bastard. There we go, I got my sword back. Very good. Okay, what do you gotta say? Stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul lies preserved inside a frozen glass heart. Shrouded in a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum, you will find this pre-frozen menace. Yeah, I think he's gonna be the boss of this area. But we don't gotta worry about him just yet, so... Chaos room, we need a chaos room. Okay. Let's see if we can't find one of those. You're not gonna steal my... You stole my sword again, you little fuck. Come here, you little shit. You think he'd actually like attack you with it, but he doesn't seem to be all that bright. Die. There you go. Alright. Nothing over here. And there's the moon rune that we need. Yeah, this is actually the beginning of the level, so we're gonna go back over there in just a minute, but let's grab this chaos rune. Oh, energy vial. I'm gonna wait on that other one over there. Let's see, what do you gotta say? The Phantom of the Opera longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same chords of despair over and over. Sucks for you, buddy. Alright, what do you gotta say? Oh, you gotta sell supplies, gotcha. Okay. Well, we can't do anything in here just yet, so we'll be back momentarily. Let's go down here again. Let's see, I'm gonna want my... let's keep our sword. And now we can get a few things over here. Come here. Die. There you go. Chalice can be collected. Very good, very good. And again, as soon as you collect that piece of paper right there, then that'll be the floor collapsing on you. So let's grab it, which is sheet music. Yeah, you know where that goes. And nope, don't you kill me. I don't want to die. I want to live to be old and wrinkly. Well, I guess I already did live to be old and wrinkly. No, actually I didn't, because I died early, right? I don't know. Either way. Anyways, let's put that in here. All right, and what we got to do in here is pretty easy. Let's take our club. Throwing daggers. I don't want throwing daggers. I want the club. Alright. Anyways, what we got to do is we got to push this to that heart over there. So let's do that real quick. Get over there. There we go. And now we can fight the boss. But we still got a few things to do, so let's do those real quick. Let's see, is there anything in copper shield? I was hoping it would be another club, but I guess not. Oh well. I was hoping, but my hopes were for nothing. Actually, you know what? I can just use this energy vial right here. Yeah, as soon as you go in that little section of lights, and that's the boss fight. And let's use our sheet music. And he opens up for the chalice. Very good, very good. Alright, the Hall of Heroes awaits. Okay, once we step in there, that's going to be boss time. But give me 1 second here, guys, and I'm going to take a small break just to keep my laptop from saying, hey, fuck you, I'm going to explode. So just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Hang on. Alrighty, we're back. And we're ready to take on the boss. So let's get started real quick. If I can turn my controller on. One of these days I'll remember to do that before I start. The demon's heart is his only vulnerable point. Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, you want to equip either your daggers or your crossbows. I'm going to go ahead and use the daggers. And you can't do anything to him until his heart shows up like that. And then what you got to do is you got to chuck your daggers or your crossbow at him and dodge his little knifey attack there. Because you can't attack him any other way except for when his heart's up like that. You can block his little shards, but blocking my attack with his body. But yeah, he freezes me, bastard. Yeah, but you can block his little shard attack, but it'll probably destroy your shield real fast anyway, so don't even worry about it really. Come on. Ow. Come on. There we go. I'll probably go to the crossbow in a second here just to see if it does any extra or any more damage than the daggers. It's not really a tough boss fight, it's just irritating because you gotta... Oh, it's a little faster, I guess. Yeah, see, look how fast it took my shield down. And I died, but yeah, it's really easy, it's just mildly irritating, that's all. If there's other bosses in the game, which there probably are, I'm assuming, I've either beat them and forgot about them, or just not done them yet. And look how easy that guy was. So yeah, definitely use the crossbow instead of the daggers, because that was a lot faster than the daggers. And what do we got here? The skull key. Alright, sounds good. Oh, I thought you could, like, bash down that door back there, but I guess not. Alright, you got something to say?
It's the Hall of Heroes shopping mall. Bargain hunters should check out the ground floor. Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
I'll tell you what, I'll grab a few more chalices, or whatever you want to call them, and then I'll worry about the upper floor. But until then, I want to see if I get any new goods on the bottom floor. Can I get anything from you? No? I thought you were available. What about you? Oh, there we go.
Ah, Fortescue! What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella.
So did I.
Never mind, you old warhorse. Better show him what's what, eh? I expect Johnny's zombies a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for weapons? Here, take my warhammer. It'll smash anything and it won't fall apart like a club. I only ever get to use it cracking walnuts around this place.
Very nice. We already got the upgrade to the club.
Nonsense, Fortescue. I won't take no.
I said
for an
yes,
answer.
not no.
Knock a few heads for old Stan your iron hewer, eh?
There we go. That's the stuff. And now we got a upgrade to the hammer. So very nice. Unlike the or not the hammer, an upgrade to the club. Unlike the hammer, the club, I mean, you can't light this on fire, but it does have a nice little charge attack. Nice, nice, nice. So it's a nice little AoE. You don't got to worry about it falling apart, but yeah, you can't light it on fire. But I'd say that's small compensation for not having to worry about the breaking. But yeah, you still have the club available, and it still has you still have the hammer available, and it still has durability. So you probably use it for lighting a few things on fire later, but for now, we got the hammer. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, we did pretty good for this episode. We cleared 2 levels and a boss. So, I think that'll do it for this episode. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Actually, wait. Before I turn it off, I think it might show some more of the map, so... There we go. Alright. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.